This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, this is such an exciting run for this team. They are one step away from the College Football National Championship, and maybe nobody expected them to be here. As one of the lower-seeded teams, they have had to fight, scratch, and claw every step of the way. And Coach said, I believe our guys are playing with all the momentum and belief in the world. They've got to come out and set the tone early here to keep that magic going. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's gone. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackled, but first down.
This is really smart football from the slot wide receiver and the quarterback. They understand where the chains are, and the route is run right at the chains. Beautiful hitch, and the quarterback throws it right on time. He knows where he wants to go with the ball, and they're able to move the chains.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
You make the tackle inside the 30, it'll be first down there.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Makes the ground. It's Moore.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
That's a good conversion there, and you keep yourself on the field and now have an opportunity to find some rhythm here on this series. But again, good tough running in there to get the first.
Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Again, makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense wraps him up.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because, obviously, you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. So the chunk play gets the first down and brings us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's gone. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but, of course, thinking touchdown. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Whoops it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Miami. And the underdogs here claim the lead.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's looking deep here. Oh, the pass is picked off. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they've moved to scoring position at the 23. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. He's got space. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Gives it to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's gone. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Canes, as the underdogs now go on top.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
One man in the backfield. He'll get the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Lyon. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Back behind the quarterback line in a pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And now all the pressure is on this kicker to try to tie it up. I tell you what, Chris, this is when I do not envy these guys at all. The pressure-packed situation. You've got to go out and make this field goal.
He missed it. Off target that time. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
They'll run it to the left. Open field ahead. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact, and knock it loose.
The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the ground, it's Lyle. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. We'll head to the smooth clock with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap in the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
The Longhorns will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Heading left after the handoff. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The offense signals for timeout, 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than second.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here, because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.